Okay, so in this module, we went down memory lane and we talked about the World Wide Web and how old I really am. Now we actually talked about that we're focusing this part of the pen test actually on web servers. And so we're going to be looking for different types of weaknesses that may be presented by the authentication mechanisms in place. We also talked about the other purpose is to look for different types of configuration errors, vulnerabilities, and if there's any exploits there, as well as any protocol vulnerabilities. That's our purpose. Our steps, we went through and there was a plethora. Yeah, you didn't think I'd get through a module without saying my favorite word, but there are a plethora of steps here. Anywhere from identifying the target. Remember, we could then recon the target, get additional information on that target. Remember, we talked about getting more in-depth information during this phase by looking at log files, doing directory transversal. We would crawl the site so that maybe we get a directory structure there. Maybe we could try to transverse that directory structure. We'd then go after the target pretty heavy, doing man-in-the-middle attacks, performing session hijacks, trying to perform a web application pen test, as well as even brute forcing some other services that might be associated to the web server. And of course, we talked about our favorite step, making sure that we record as much as possible what we found during these different steps. Okay, so now that we've hit the web server, our next step is to focus in on the web applications that are running on them. In fact, it'll be so focused, you might even say that we'll have sharks with lasers. And there's your movie reference for this module.